the bottle, the 2-to-1 favourite. It's then 9-2. A very weak Polar Champ has gone out from 3-7-2 out to 9-2 Polar Champ, along with Wonder Weasel, who's stronger at that price, and many bookmakers going for Wonder Weasel. They've clipped Samuel Wilder's been in from 11-2 into 5-1, with 6-1 High Cotton and 14, generally 12 though, Royal Tommy. The only horse who's moving in the market, notably, is Sir Frosty.
All still standing, all still going well. They take the next, and this time Polar Champ, a good jump on the outside there under Tony McCoy, just led from Royal Tommy. Wonder Weasel, High Cotton, a gap to Samuel Wilderspin, and finally Sir Frosty. A circuit left to go. The kettle should have boiled by now as they go to the back straight. And we're going to find out in a moment or two which of these horses really stays best. Back towards this plain fence then. Almost three in a line. Royal Tommy looks a very sound jumper in the centre. Big strong horse by Royal Fountain. All these Royal Fountains are giants. Wonder Weasel on the near side. Far side Polar Champ at the water jump. Close to overflowing. High Cotton in fourth. Samuel Wilderspin and Sir Frosty. And now an open ditch. John, Jim, sorry to interrupt your cup of tea, but what do you reckon now?
Well, getting more interesting, and the horse that I like is the youngster. Well, youngster, he's 8 years old in the field, and he's grey, although he looks pretty muddy brown at the moment, but that's
High Cotton.
Yeah, High Cotton. He's just running in fourth at the moment, and just getting reminders. I was just going to say how much better he'd been jumping. He's jumping better. He's just not travelling so well. It'd be interesting to see. I think he's just a bit of an old monkey, and there's plenty of petrol left in his tank the way he jumped that, Simon.
Jim, which one would you like to be on at the moment?
Well, I must say, for a circuit, I was really sweet on Wonder Weasel, but he seems to have dropped the bridle a little bit now. I'll stick with him, though.
And at that fence, Sir Frosty, a pretty laborious jump in last place. Sir Frosty not really travelling at the moment. There's still a way to go, though, as they make the top turn now, with 4 fences to jump, and you can just see the jockeys a little more eager now. Now they're really beginning to race. Wonder Weasel on the right, Royal Tommy in the centre, and out wide nearest to us is Polar Champ, High Cotton, then Sir Frosty trying to rally, and Samuel Wilderspin. McCoy's going well here on this Polar Champ. He's won 5 times at Newton Abbott. It's a bit different round here at Cheltenham, but Wonder Weasel challenges again on the near side, rallies going towards the third last. Polar Champ, and the champion jockey saw a good stride there. Landed ahead on Polar Champ from Wonder Weasel. Samuel Wilderspin and High Cotton battling on third and fourth. Then Sir Frosty and Royal Tommy has dropped away. So finally, as they make the last turn now, 2 fences to jump, the end of this Slough of Despond, and the leader is Polar Champ from Wonder Weasel in second place, and they are clear of Sir Frosty, who's rallying on. He really does stay. Sir Frosty wasn't going about a mile back over the second last. Polar Champ lands 3 or 4 clear. Wonder Weasel pecked, but is still rallying. Wonder Weasel keeps on galloping, and suddenly Polar Champ's in trouble again. They race towards the final fence. Polar Champ on the far side. Wonder Weasel near side. Good jump. Wonder Weasel there, stood right off it, landed ahead of Polar Champ, and then in third is Sir Frosty. They slog their way up the hill. It's Wonder Weasel near side. McCoy gets down to work on Polar Champ far side. Sir Frosty stays on between horses. Polar Champ reeled in by the out-and-out stare. Sir Frosty. Polar Champ dying. Here's Sir Frosty to snatch it. Sir Frosty got there from Polar Champ, Wonder Weasel, High Cotton, Samuel Wilderspin and Royal Tommy. Well, Sir Frosty was in last place and going nowhere at the top of the hill. But boy, does this horse stay. He had the lightest weight. That may have helped. The 15-8 favourite here. And at the end of 4 miles and 1 furlong, that finish, well, it was really worth waiting for, wasn't it? So Frosty and Timmy Murphy coming from, a good 10 lengths off the pace going towards the last to snatch the spoils in the dying strides.
Brilliant ride there by Timmy Murphy. Runs in the colour of Mr. Tucker, 15-8 favourite. Second number 3, Polar Champ, that one's 5-1. The totes there, win 250. Places 180, 240. Exacta paid 9.10.